Hey everybody, Tracy Brown. So sorry. I'm in this car with not the greatest lighting. I don't know if how am I gonna do this. Well, it's all about the same. So anyway, just I know I'm a little dark, but know that I'm here with you. And this video is gonna be quick, just like the first video. At least I hope I made it quick. But so today I want to talk about safety. And that's not a term maybe we hear a ton. I mean, some of you who know me know I talk about it a ton. But in eating disorder recovery and intuitive eating circles, we don't hear about that word very much. But I've discovered over the last, it's inching up on 10 years, it's not quite there yet, 7-8 years, that one of the reasons why it takes longer for some of us to kind of work through this process is internally, it definitely feels like there's this true lack of safety to be able to like fully let go or to break through rules or to engage in behaviors that we don't want to, that kind of thing. So I want to talk about oftentimes what we're so hungry for but feel like we can't grasp or pull in or locate in ourselves is safety. And so here's a quick example of what that might look like is that I'll give an example of my own life. So I'll use it from exercise. There were days like I did not want to drive to the gym, and I did some extreme things, and I drove extreme lengths, literally drove my car to different gyms all over the place, did some very compulsive stuff. And I would think about, God, I don't want to get up so early, I don't want to drive that far, it's so far, I don't really want to do the thing. But the idea of not doing it, I mean, I literally would feel like my heart would race. So it was a difference between like, okay, I know this is not good, but like I have other things I can do and I can reach out for those and I can get there. It's like I felt like the world would end if I didn't go. And the only thing that really ever helped me with that, I'll be really honest, wasn't like, okay, there's some things that helped me a lot, which was I could, eat down on the times, I could change things up a little bit, I could do some stuff, but to like literally start to have extended times where I just didn't go and I didn't care, that took safety. And honestly, the only way I healed it was in a safe relationship with like really good, solid people over and over and over again. And, I couldn't really do that on my own. And sometimes safety isn't something that we can do on our own. And what that looks like is, honestly, doing sessions with, either having like really, really compassionate, they just have a way about them and they know how to talk to you to help you, find your feet, find safety, be able to sit with you and and do things with them and feel that solidness, that strength, or that joy. There's a level of like we need some regulation with somebody else sometimes to actually feel safe because we are reworking the inner workings of knowing how to do it. And that's what I needed, to help me compulsively not exercise, for bottom line. There are other things we do. I do a lot of things with clients in session, and so all of these things are going to be like sensory, grounded kind of things. So let's do a food example as well. It could be that you're really struggling to wake up in the morning, and your mind really goes to all the things you feel like you've got to do, and you're off to the races. And it prevents you really often from getting in food that you actually need. What do you think happens with that? You build up a deficit. Then later on, things start to feel out of control. The hunger gets bigger. That can feel scary. And then we kind of feel frozen to respond to that. And you might need to consider, like, how can I get myself in a safe enough space, whether it's grounding in the morning, whether it's eating with people over and over and over again in as safe way as you can. You really have to think about, like, it's almost like a family affair. It needs to be some level of like, I've got to recreate this sense of like, well, how do children who had just right enough and good enough circumstances learn how to like just wake up and be grounded and do what they need to do and like take risk and know that they have someplace safe to go? It's because they have that knowing of like, I can go out in the world, I can do some stuff, I can feel some feelings, and I know I have somewhere to go. And so that might be a physical thing with, pets, but there's all kinds of things that we can do, but usually it needs to be a physical thing. It needs to be a relational, physical thing. It's not going to be mental. So You all know that I'm just a phone call away or a message away to talk more about like what your circumstance is to build more safety. But if you're somebody who's been struggling for a long time and you've done the books and you've done the podcast and you've even been in treatment and done some things and things are kind of either really slow moving or you're feeling like you're spinning, then we need to shift things and we need to get some more physical and relational, being able to feel the physicalness of doing something different, whether that's slowing down, whether that's being in a safe relationship, whatever that is, you know, professionally, with good, safe people, whether it's family, a friend, a church situation, whatever it is, it's really important that we build those experiential new neural pathways. So I hope this is helpful. Sometimes it's like we don't really know what we're hungry for. We don't know that it's safety, but once we know, it's not really a mental thing. You can know that you're safe, and you have to remind yourself. That's super important to be able to make steps with your to move forward with restricting, binging, whatever it is, your health concerns. So you can know that, and that's actually really helpful safety-wise too. But the part 2 really is the experiential and the relational of that. So it means experiences that are good, and it means people that are good. And that will teach your nervous system that it can exist and that it can happen for you too. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was really helpful. Let your friends know who are in similar circumstances that could benefit. And these videos are a way to share this information as widely as I can. So thank you so much and take care.